Hopefully I can edit a little bit of that jerkiness out. Hey everyone at the NAD treatment center, this is Adam. I've been coming down there to do hypnosis from time to time, and I told Tom that I would do a short video on negated language. So here's the video. So what I wanted to talk about very briefly, very quickly, I know that everyone's time is very precious, and I know Dr. Milgram's time is precious. I wanted to talk about negated language and why it's important. So as some of you may know, I was down there recently, maybe about a week, maybe a week and a half ago, from the time of this recording, working with a very special patient. And I hope this video gets shared, so I won't discuss the patient's name, other than her name is M, because the letter that starts with her name. And I'm here, and by the way, I'm here just in Torrance, California, in downtown Torrance. So you see the big flag and the lovely purple and juniper leaves there. That's what I'm doing here, just having coffee, and wanted to make this video real quick. So let me focus right back on this because I want to make this very pivotal and very quickly. Point made. So negated language essentially is this: the unconscious mind cannot process negatives. So if you say a negative word, meaning it negates something, as in saying, I can't think of the last time I paid you $5, you would automatically think of a time, whether it be for a split second or even unaware of that split second, that moment. You'd be like, $5, I know what $5 looks like, I know what Adam looks like, I know what being paid $5 feels like, and I can put all three of those things together and say, Adam paying me $5. Okay, so you have a neurological association with that. You construct it in your mind in an instance. So if I said, hey, I can't think of a time where I paid you $5, you could obviously think of that time and go, yeah, obviously Adam's never paid me $5, so therefore it doesn't exist, but I also know what that would be like. You can imagine that. So why is that important? So if I said, whatever you do, don't think of a pink elephant, you automatically think of a pink elephant. Don't think of a black elephant. Don't think of a black cat. Don't think of a pink cat. Don't think of a pink panther. So you can come up with several different versions of this. Now, why is that important? We had an instance where M was kind of struggling. She was having a lot of issues. She was having a lot of challenges, and I hate to say this, like, she's very in the moment, so she likes to make decisions in the moment. She's very bad at making future plans and future pretenses, because if she made those plans and those pretenses, she probably wouldn't be so much living in the moment. And that's most people that are living in the moment usually have a problem with making positive decisions. They do what feels good in the moment. They'll speed. They'll drive fast, they'll speed, they'll lie, they will steal usually. These are people who commit acts of passion usually because they're in the moment so much they don't think of the repercussions or the consequences. Not to say that everybody who does those things is not planning, but the people that are in the moment will make those decisions very quickly. Now, if you focus in on that, that's one aspect of it. You'll also notice that some people will make decisions that will either take them away from a painful situation or take them towards a pleasurable situation. So for example, if you are a nurse that is working there at the NAD treatment center, you had a choice. I could, not apply for this job and go to, and not have money, or go look for another job somewhere else. Okay, that is away from pain. Okay, so you're looking for a way for, like, oh, I need money, I need to have a good job, I want to be a nurse, I want to work in this clinic. Okay, gets me away from a bad situation. You can also say, I really care about addicts, I really care about people who have brain trauma or need brain restoration or need NAD. I want to see people have a healthy, better life. I want to be involved in that. That's a towards pleasure motivation. So there's away from pain and there's towards pleasure. They're two different things, and they go very deep in the series of hypnosis and NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, which is I cover. So here's the crazy thing is, most addicts make decisions in the moment that takes them towards pleasure. Think about that. They're in the moment, they're making decisions that make them feel good in the moment. So they keep going from pretty much thrill to thrill to thrill to thrill Like I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling positive, I'm gonna keep doing this. And this is usually the behavior, and this works until it doesn't work, until the drugs bottom out. They don't have as much of effect, or they don't have money, or they don't have family, or they don't have a place to live. All of a sudden shit gets real and they can't focus. So how do you break them out of that? Okay, so that's the whole program around NAD plus and getting them brain restoration, and then out giving them better thought processes in recovery and therapy, and even with me with hypnosis and NLP. So when someone is away from pain motivated, telling them the doom and gloom works pretty good. If they're towards pleasure motivated, you tell them something negative, they're gonna look at you like, hey, just go pack sand, get out of here. I only want to hear the positives in life, and I don't have time for this. Why is everyone being so negative? So if you tell somebody who's like this, and I'll say M would fall under this, this is my own personal / professional anecdote is out here, is that her big comment was, why is everyone so negative? And people didn't see her, didn't understand themselves as being negative to her. So if you said, hey M, you need to take this NAD so you don't die. You need to take this medicine so you don't die. The unconscious mind here is take this medicine so you die. Okay, that may sound controversial. You may say, Adam, that's not what I was said, that's not what I meant, and I get that. I totally understand that. Yet, someone who's totally towards pleasure, they're like, I don't even want you bringing up death. I don't even want you to bring up me being sick. I want you to go ahead and say, take this. What M really needed to hear is, hey, take this medicine so you can feel better. Hey, take this medicine so you can have a future. Take this medicine so you can have a life that's improved. So sometimes with that's the carrot or the stick, right? But sometimes when we say, hey, we want them to get away, we don't want to focus on. We want them to focus on being happier, healthier. So for example, if I was talking to a veteran who has PTSD, which is a common thing for me, one thing that they will always say is, it's like, man, I'm tired of being angry. I'm tired of being pissed off. If I say, hey, you have to do this so you're not so pissed off, they're gonna be focused on being pissed off. But what's the opposite? What is it that they really want to get to? This is where they can be happy, where they can be healthy, where they can be confident, where they can be excited about life. Say, hey, come take this so you can be excited about life. Come take this so fireworks, come take my hypnosis seminar, or come take my hypnosis program to where you can not be affected by loud explosions on 4th of July and enjoy your time on 4th of July with your friends and family. Come and enjoy the food, enjoy the fireworks, be able to resolve that past in Iraq or Afghanistan where people got hurt, and now you can come up with a new association, which is there's fireworks, it's time for celebration, celebrating and remembering properly in a nice healthy way that gives them more love and more confidence. Now that is just a simple reframe. So think about this. There's a book called Mind Lines. I totally suggest it. It's kind of dense, but we want to reframe it or reorient the person to see the positives. So the best way to use this technology or this information is when someone's being really down, find out what they really want by asking them, like, hey, what do you want out of this treatment? What do you want out of this situation? What do you want out of this process? And then ask them what they don't want. It's like, what is it that you don't want? Like, well, I don't want to be homeless. I don't want to be poor. Okay? So those two things you don't want to focus on, being homeless and being poor, unless it gets their ass back in the program, right? Dude, hey, don't leave the program because you'll be homeless and poor. Here you have a place to stay. Here you have food, or here you have family, whatever it is. Put them towards that. And then ask them and check for it. But if they say, hey, I can't stand the negativity, you need to focus 100% on the positivity. So I know I'm reaching the 10-minute mark. If you have questions, email me. My email is adam@impactfulchangeshypnosis.com, or you can message me on Voxer. I just want to make this quick video, share it with you, and I told Tom I would do it. Sorry for the delay, sir. Dr. Milgram, hello. I hope you're doing well as everybody else. Share, Matt. Let me see, there's Matt, there's Christine, Tara, Samantha. I'm trying to remember everyone's names. I haven't seen everybody in a while, but I hope you're all well. hope this video helped. Remember, if you're gonna tell somebody to focus on the black cat, tell them, don't think of a black cat. And they're gonna think of a black cat. But if you tell them, hey, I don't want you to think about being sober and being happy and healthy, instead focus on the reasons why you're here. So it's a little mind trickery, a little word linguistics there. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, or if you want me to make another video going deeper, or maybe I can do a live Skype with some of you, I can do that as well. Talk to you soon, and I hope you guys are doing really great. I love you. I'm very impressed by what everyone is doing there. You are all doing some really fascinating and amazing work there. And to see what Dr. Milgram has been doing, and see what Tom has been involved there with business development, and seeing what Tara's been doing with Samantha and with Christine, it is such a positive environment. It needs to stay that way, and it's so beautiful because so many people do not have that bastion of positiveness in their life where they can recover and have a healthy lifestyle and heal. Myself included, I appreciated being there. So keep up the good work. I love you all, and I hope to hear from you soon.